Hello, and welcome back to our continuing settlement survival new content series, Building a Trade Empire. I'm Larry. It's episode 20. And guess what? We have a lot of buildings to fix. Yes, this tornado did a number on us like there is no tomorrow. But believe it or not, there's one thing I did before anything. And I went ahead and I marked off where the tornado starts. And the reason why I do that is because now typically the sandstorm and the tornadoes are going to usually start in the same area. Now I know this is Tornado Alley, which typically it is. So, we now know that pretty much building here is a safe area where, anything over this direction pretty much along the river is going to be a death zone. Now, is that a bad thing? No, it's not. But that tells me my animals' crops, they need to get out of Dodge and hightail it out of here. We need to get the stuff moved out. A lot of people don't, which is kind of amazing to me, is why don't you move your stuff out? I mean, have you ever asked yourself why you don't move it? To me, I know I can reinforce the fish ponds. And that's fine. That's actually perfect. But losing crops, that's just no thank you. And so now I know exactly all the buildings I need to reinforce that I'm going to keep here. And notice I had no covered storage. With no covered storage, I didn't lose anything. Now, Thor's hammer here, the rebuild. Oh, I am so happy that I picked this skill up, because this was a lot of devastation. So watch this. Since I reinforced look at it. It's still standing. It's yay. So, with the reinforcement tool, voila. We'll go ahead and get this thing unpaused and let's get this stuff rebuilt. And So just remember, if you do not have your marketplace built and you hit this tool, it will destroy all the houses. It won't rebuild them. It's going to be like, nope, you're done. You're history. You're out of here. So before you use this tool, you need to make sure that all your marketplaces are fine. That's one of the reasons why I went and reinforced them, because I did not want that problem. Look at all of our glorious workers just throwing stuff down, saying, we'll rebuild you. We have the technology. The 6 silvered... Oh, yeah. I was going to do a Bionic Man reference, but nah. It sounded too stupid before I said it. Anyway. So this is the one nice thing with running with a bunch of builders. You get all this stuff fixed so quickly. Now, you know the funny thing is, it will take out ghosted images. It takes everything else out. But yet, when it hits the mines are like, poof, no big deal. You figured at least it would damage the outside of the mine. But no, it doesn't. Now, I forgot. See, trees are I wonder what would happen if the sandstorm would hit this tree, would it make a difference? That's just something I just wonder about. And I wonder about some of the weirdest things. Now, having an abundance of food does help matters, because I don't have to stress out over, oh, please get these things built. We're going to starve. Nope. They're just doing their thing. And that's one of the reasons why I increase the sand production and increase the brick production. They're getting everything built rather quickly. But see, this is the thing I don't like. It returns back with one worker. And that's just wrong. So when you do all your rebuilding, you actually have to go back and check out all your buildings. Oh, we lost all the alpaca. Now that's a bummer. No alpaca there. So we did lose some animals. Aww. Well, now I feel bad, because I needed that fur. But we do have the geese around here somewhere. But unfortunately, that pasture's way too small, and it's not going to produce the amount of feathers that we need. Oh well. We'll get it all corrected. We'll get everything going again. We will be happy. Everybody will be happy. Okay. Those fishy people have 2 people. I'm just so amazed that it just threaded the needle between, just a little bit more to the left, and they could have wiped us. It could have wiped us out on the alpaca. That's just not good. But now that this is the one nice thing about the tornado is, you can turn around and do different things from damaged buildings. So this paper mill, it needs to come back up and build us. Okay. We have a merchant ship. Woohoo! And what glorious things can we buy? What would be a fun thing that we can trade off that people might like? So, the toolkits, I wonder how many of those we could actually buy. Or the steel tools. Let me go ahead and ban the steel tools. And then what we'll do is we will send out. Okay, steel tools right there. And we'll buy as much as we can. We'll do 1134. So we'll sell all this. 1134. That gives us 13,000. So, what, 400? So, that That gives us 12,000. So if we do what? Oh, I'll just increment it up. I don't feel like doing math. $13,608 is what we're shooting for. And then we'll go ahead. $13,620. Okay. So we're going to be able to trade off 454 of those puppies. So we're going to go ahead and trade it off. And now I'm going to unpause this. We're going to allow them to get it where it needs to go in our inventory. We have a band, so that should allow me to get what we need. So we're going to do another trade with Lorenzo, since he is my favorite trader right now. And we're going to go over to tools and steel tools. Let's see. Yeah, see, we're going to be at a loss on it, but oh well. It didn't really cost us anything, but he wants to buy them, and that's fine. Now, should I sell the tools to somebody else? Yes. But I want my faction up with Lorenzo. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll go over to tools. Oh, they must still not be in the inventory. We're going to have to wait for them to get it in our inventory before we can do anything. That's no fun. Now, I did ban them from the steel tools. I could have... Okay, there's the 151. Oh, all the... They have to travel... Okay, we're going to have to fix that. I'm going to have to put a... I'm going to have to put the trade station... I mean, not the transfer station in right here. That was a bad thing. That was a bad choice on my part. I didn't think anything of it. So, we'll throw that transfer station in there. Because I think everything's pretty much rebuilt. After this trade, I just have to go in and make sure we have the right amount of people in there. So we're getting close. Come on. Didn't we do more than 412? No? Okay. I thought we had done more than 412. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and we're going to form a caravan with Lorenzo. We're going to sell our steel tools. Yeah, that's a horrible price, but we are looking for faction, and that's the big thing. And that's 9,517. Now, what could I use? But then again, I still have plenty of food. So we can round this off with more fish. And we can do... Oh... There's 1,238. So let's go ahead and do 1,238 fish. 1,650. That's fine. And now, what do we want to buy from them? because I want to max out my faction, and the higher the trade value is, then we'll get into the quick hunting. And I don't even know why I'm going Lorenzo anymore, because now that I have my other animals, but I want to see if we can pick up the deer. I've been told that the deer is no longer available. That even though it's still on the map, they say you can't capture it. But then I also talked to somebody that actually captured a idle chicken. And that's one thing I've never been able to do. So I think this is more from personal reasons. I want an idle chicken. So, what is going to be a good buy for us? And the only thing I can think of right now, since I'm not making them, are the reinforcements. And that should be under what? Construction material? The building kits. So, and those are at $30 a crack, or 30 silver a crack. And wait, 412, I think. Oh, we'll just do 400. So then I won't take that big of a loss in my silver coins. Okay, we're going to purchase that. And I don't think there's anything else I really want. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see, I did that again. I need to go into the buy tab. So we will go into the buy tab and pick up our building kits, 400 of them. Oh, building kits are that heavy? Interesting. Come on, go down, go down. Like I said, I don't feel like doing math this early in the morning. And I only have a half a cup of coffee in me, so it's like, no. Don't do this to me. 1650, 1650. Not bad. And we're actually going to make money off this. Huh. Who would have thought? And I'm going to go ahead and send my 7 people off. So let's go ahead and form that and send it. Life will be good. Oh, people are dying quickly on us. That's a bad thing. It's starting to speed up. But the great thing is, with having 3 cemeteries now, if I don't totally ignore it, then life will be good. Now, have you noticed what this transfer station has done to me? It is filling up my warehouse is full of stone. It's like, no, you need to stop doing this. It's a bad thing. Now, can we fit any storage around here? Because we do have this new glorious mountain warehouse that, oh, I would love to plop right here, but since the mines are so tight against the mountain, it's like no room for you. Oh, so I'll be able to place one here, which I like. And then I bet you, no, really? Well, I can at least get one in, so that's not too bad. How far can I get? Okay, right there. That's not bad. But that'll get us some storage over here. And I bet you I don't have the things to build it. And I don't. So I need to pause it. So that's the one bummer thing is you get the really cool buildings. You want to build them. And then you forget that, oh, I didn't build my infrastructure for it yet. And that's the one tricky thing is when you get all the research points, you have all these tasty buildings you want to build, and it's like, oh, I don't have the infrastructure for it. This is bumming me out. But it is what it is. Okay. I have to make sure the critical buildings are definitely up to full strength, because if not, we will be in deep trouble when our numbers start to crash. Like right now, things are not well in our factory, and I don't know why. We have alpaca, we have plenty of linen, so down jackets should not be an issue. And they should be happy with doing linen. And why aren't they? We have plenty of flax. There's no reason for them to be doing this. Oh, that's the problem with some of these. Why is it set to 200? Are all of these set to 200? Ay. No. How many people do we have? 492. So that number is going to have to be up to 1,000. Ouch. But I could have swore I had raised those numbers. I don't know. It is what it is. Just like this number is going to have to go up to like 850. Crazy shenanigans. That's all it is. And we're at 400 books. We don't tell me no, we can't have that many. Oh, wow, we do. So we're actually making more books than what we're using. I like that. I like it so much. I'm going to add another building. Do we even have planks? Wow, we do. And we actually have brick. And we have steel. Wow. That's a shock. I did something right. Oh, wow. We need to pause this. 7 points. Wow. Okay. This is not a bad thing. I could go a little nuts with this. And what do we actually want? What's going to be important to us? We have 7 points here. We could finish off livability. That would be kind of sweet to do. Or I could finish off mining. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. Because then we could do more into trading. We could play with the dig tool too. I could be a little bit more efficient on the map if we go that route. Just imagine digging rivers. Ooh. Oh, because we're not getting enough leather yet or anything like that. And look how fast we're banking points. So I'm thinking, I know everybody's screaming at me, please do trade, please do trade. But I want to get everything for our settlement. So I'll tell you what, I'll strike a deal with all of you. I will do some in trade. And I'm thinking, okay, this is what I'll do. I'll meet everybody in a happy median type way here. I will go ahead. Oh, I'm going to regret this. I know I'm going to regret this. Here we go. We are going to go nutty. Okay. I did my part on trade. I just spent all the points I didn't want to spend there. Nobody can be mad at me. But I am getting my dig river tool because I want to have a toy to play with. So, what tastiness did we get? And we got the ferry. Ferry's expensive. Oh, yes, this is what I was hoping for. We get to have one of each. I was really hoping that this was going to happen. And I get to play with my dig tool. Okay, let's see how their dig tool compares to... Okay. Oh, it works identical. Aha! So, now, let's take our brand new building that I can't build because I don't have the infrastructure for. Voila! Now, it just looks so wrong. You have the ferry here. I'm sorry. It just looks wrong. So we have to do some other stuff if we're going to build the ferry, because I need rope. Believe it or not, I've been slacking off and I have not put down any weavers. And I should. I'm still finding buildings that we have not fully staffed. And no, we're still going to do the weaver thing, but like I said, making sure that critical buildings are staffed are critical. What are they building here? Oh yeah, that's right. I told them to build another one. Duh. See, I told you, I'm worthless without at least 3 or 4 cups of coffee. How are our minds doing? I know, Larry, build. Oop, see, that's why I come and check. We have to get these things going. And why do I only have 5 people in here? That makes no sense. So we'll go ahead and turn this one off. And I got to get these things upgraded. I'm going to be in trouble if I don't get them upgraded. So we will fire this one up to 5. Or, it's already to 5. Let's get it to full power. So there's 10 there. And we'll go ahead and get this one to full strength. We'll throw that into coal as well. And it's a happy clam, and it's running. Partner, nobody can be starving here, so just knock it off. You have plenty of food all around the map. And did they get us our little building? Yes, they did, but I need to turn it on for books. If not, that would be bad. Now, where can I throw out some weavers and not totally disrupt things? Oh, see, I was not paying attention. I know I'm having squirrel moments. I'm having squirrel moments like crazy right now. But I'm actually relaxed, even though I haven't had my coffee. I should say haven't had enough of my coffee. But, hey, it is what it is. But I do have dregs in my coffee cup, but I can't walk away because I'm recording a video. Even though it's saying, come get me. You want coffee? Nah. Okay, so we have this, and why are you not allowing me? Oh, storage yard, duh. There we go. Cemetery. Oh, no. No. There we go. And we'll do the store. No storage yard. See, that's an omen. It's like, you must build mountain storage. Okay. Weavers. Back to weavers. I am just going to plop down a couple weavers. Somebody can path however far they want to path. And I don't want to really ruin a bunch of trees here. So we'll just toss them over here. And I know it's going to be inefficient. I get it. But I don't have a problem with that right now. So, excuse me, knitting workshop, not weavers. People are like, Larry, you definitely cannot function without your coffee. And I'm like, I know, but I am. And you know what we're going to do? We are going to have them bring in reeds. And we'll add another person here. And we will bring in, I say 100 reeds. If I can find them. There we go. Ooh, reeds are down big time. That is bad. That's bad. Okay. Well, we can cure that. Because I already have some of these things set up and ready to go. So, I'm not as much of a goofball as you think I am. I was paying attention a little bit. And there's another fish pond that needed somebody. And you know what time it is, boys and girls? It is time to end the episode. Yes, it is. It is. We're coming up on 35 minutes. And you know, there's something. We have not got our caravan back. Days left. Really? Aww. That's no fun. Oh well. We will see them in the next episode and we'll check out what happens and if anything good comes out of it. And we don't have any little free lanterns floating around, which, oh well. So, I hope you're having a good day, a good morning, or a good evening. Yay, we have reeds. Oh, sure, you'll put 2 people in these guys when you build it, but you won't do that in my fish pond, now will you? See, this is just wrong. Come on. You're going to do this. Do it before we leave. Yeah, 2 people. You're jerks. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully you are safe, happy, and well. And I will talk to you. I better pause this first. I better talk to you. Well, I will talk to you in the next episode. So, bye.